Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Installment of Scott Selections here for Tuesday, December 7th. Before getting today's play of the day, quick recap. What happened yesterday? We had a nice winner in the NBA with the Clippers -1 at -110 on DraftKings. The line closed at around -3, and it did not matter. Clippers won by double digits. Portland, really not a good basketball team. And with Lillard out, they couldn't do anything offensively. Scored 90 points, I believe, as the Clippers won by 12. So, nice, easy winner there. Look for another winner here on Tuesday. And for the play of the day, we're going to be looking at the NBA once again and looking at a matchup between the Celtics and the Lakers taking place at around 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Play that is going to be on the total in this one. We like the over 217.5 at -110 on Fox Bet. Time recording of 2:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like the over in the spot. First of all, the Celtics have had a pretty interesting past couple of games without Jaylen Brown. Brown injured his hamstring once again, and he has missed the last two games. And each of those two games, the Celtics have been in some shootouts. Those two games have had at least 262 points. They lost a shootout to Utah. Game was close. Eventually lost that game. That landed 267, and then beat Portland in the last game 145 to 117 for a total of 262. So for whatever reason, without Jaylen Brown, this team has got involved in some track meets, and I do think it's going to take place once again because the Lakers actually play at a pretty high pace. The Lakers rank third in the league in pace, so I do think you'll see an up-tempo game, and I do think you will see a lot of points being scored in this matchup because 4 of Los Angeles' last 5 games at home have had at least 220 points. So for whatever reason, at the Staples Center or the Crypto.com Center or whatever it's called now, they have been playing some high-scoring games, and I do think that's going to take place once again in this one. But this is actually going to be the second meeting between these teams this season. These teams played against each other on November 19th. Coincidentally, Jaylen Brown also did not play in that game, and that game landed at 238. The Celtics scored 130 points. Now, Brown might end up playing in this game. He's currently questionable, but according to a report, it seems like Boston's going to wait until he's 100% in order to bring him back, just so the injury doesn't linger. And it seems like he's still not at 100%. I expect him not to play. But as we've seen before, the Celtics still managed to score 130 without him against Los Angeles the first time around. I think you'll see a similar script unfold here. Maybe not 130, but I do think they can probably get to 110, 115. And I do think it's going to be enough in order to get the job done here. But 217.5 just seems too low. Boston's games have gone through the roof in terms of scoring lately. The Lakers at home have had some high-scoring games, and they play with a lot of pace. I think you'll see a lot of points here. 217.5 is too low. I expect to see over money, probably closing at around 218.5, 219.5. So the play that I once again here for Tuesday, December 7th, is going to be on the Celtics and Lakers over 217.5 at -110 on Fox Bet. Bye, everyone.